Hi guys, welcome to yet another clip of kegorat.com, and today we're presenting to you Annie and Anup, both entrepreneurial faces from Nepal, and these are the youth who are being entrepreneurial on a foreign soil. Having organized MINA 2009 very recently, they're already up and raring to go and organizing and bringing to you yet another beautiful event. And the occasion, Nepali Nau Varsa 2036. So guys, before we begin rolling, let's talk to them and get them to spill some beans on what the program is going to be like, their highlights of the program, and their company. So that's Annie and that's Anup. Guys, if you would be kind enough to say something on the program.
Firstly, I'd just like to say thank you so much for having us on your interview.
Welcome.
And promoting our event or showing some interest on what you guys are trying to achieve. Thank you so much.
You're always welcome.
Honor for us to be here today, so yeah, thank you so much.
Well, with the honorable pause you guys are holding up, it's definitely not so much for us to be with you. Well guys, I'm just going to move on to a few questions. So if you want to talk a little bit about your company and yourself and how it started for you.
Okay, Nirvana events, basically I'm from India and I have organized a lot of events back in India, and really passionate being one of them. So I wanted to start organizing something for the Nepalese community, and wanted to initially start with Mrs Nepal Australia, but then it took some time for me to actually plan, and it took some time, basically some coming back up, and then so initially it was being held Mrs Nepal, so we thought, okay, now why not Mrs Nepal Australia? So initially it was just Mrs Nepal Australia, but then over the time we thought, okay, why not Mrs Inspiration? That would be something different that nobody's ever done. So we came up with Mrs Inspiration Nepal Australia, and it took us around 8 months to actually plan the whole event and actually bring it up on the final day, which is on the 14th of Feb. So people liked it, and then now with our first event went successful, we are going on with our second one, the 18th of April, Nepalese New Year's party.
Okay, that's great. So have you organized, how many programs have you organized in the past with Nirvana events?
Mrs Inspiration Nepal Australia was the first ever event that was organized through Nirvana events, and we plan to go further on because that was the beginning for us. So yes, if you ask us which was the first event, that was the first ever event.
That was quite a success.
But what I'd like to say is, we just did one event, but we've got experience of organizing hundreds of events.
That's there.
Because a lot of hard work into it, went into it, and we had to be in touch with different people from media, including SBS and some other people. By the way, we got this name Inspirational after having chat with Sophie, who is the communication director of SBS. Our intention was to get a TV show for Mrs Inspirational Nepal Australia. But when we approached her, she was like, it's just another beauty pageant. What we told her is it's not, and we explained why. And we had this word inspirational being used a lot of times in our conversation, and we said, look, if we change the name to Mrs Inspirational Nepal Australia, would you be interested? Because that's what we are trying to do, inspire people through our event, promote Nepali culture, promote Nepalese women. But she said, hard luck, not this time. So,
yeah, we're looking probably next year or maybe more years to come. SBS will definitely would be interested to have our show on there.
Definitely, why not? Hard luck, but concrete success, I would say. For those of you who have not had the opportunity to familiarize yourself with Nirvana events, they're the company behind the program which was recently hosted on February the 14th called Mrs Inspirational Nepal Australia 2009, and everybody should have a look at it. Just go on YouTube or Google MINA 2009 and you will get to see some highlights on this program. And this program will have a succession series every year, guys, so everybody's welcome to take a look. Now, just to know about upcoming events, जुन चाहिँ हुँदैछ नव वर्ष 2066 को लागि त्यो जुन कार्यक्रम छ तपाईहरुको त्यो कार्यक्रमको थीम नाम के राख्नु भएको छ त?
Should I go for it?
Yes.
The event is called Hami Ekam, and why we chose this name is trying to get that word from what Prithvinarayan Shah said long ago, and it comes back to that proverb where he says, Nepal euta char jat 36 varnako desh ho. And looking into the present scenario now, right, you can see that that does not hold true anymore, and you can see there's a lot of problems back in Nepal, and the same thing has been mirrored here in here in Australia. So our objective was to tell people that we should stop doing so. Let's not mirror what's happening in Nepal, because what's happening out there is not what we all wanted. That's why we've come abroad and we're trying to create a new life. It's a new beginning.
Right.
So through this event, what we want to do is we want to get artists from different parts of Nepal to give this message to our people here in Australia and to people back in Nepal too. So that's why the theme is Hami Ekam.
हामी सबै एकै हो. Definitely, I definitely agree on that. So तपाईहरुको यो कार्यक्रमको मेन अट्र्याक्सन चाहिँ के छ? एकदम विशेष कुरा के हुनेछ त कार्यक्रममा त्यो राति?
विशेष कुरा लोकल नेप्लिज आर्टिस्टहरू जति म्युजिक छ सबैलाई हामीले चाहिँ प्रमोट गर्न खोजेर हो. There's so many of them who are so talented. I think they need a platform where they can actually come out. So definitely promoting all the Nepalese and artists. And I think 5 or 6 जति छ हाम्रो Nepalese artistsहरू. And then we have Kukumori, which is the didgeridoo band. I always get it wrong. Okay. And they would come and play, and they would actually come and welcome all the Nepalese people in the traditional Australian way, the way they actually do it. So that's something new that we all are looking forward to.
Sounds very exciting.
It is very exciting. I'm very excited for the night. And of course, we have Sydney Dance School girls performing that night. And the song that they'll be performing would be Jeho, which is
Swamp Dog Millionaire.
Of course, how can we ever forget that? And the Pussycat Dolls, the remix done by which is the guy? A.R. Rahman. Yes.
Right.
So yeah.